So this time we've got the square root of 200. Now, if you just made a list of perfect squares, you could just copy that list down. If you didn't, remember, we just multiply. 1 squared gives us 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, okay, 7 squared is 49, 8 squared is 64, 9 squared is 81, 10 squared is 100, 11 squared is 121, 12 squared is 144, and 13 squared is 169. Now here's the deal. This isn't bigger yet, so we could keep going to make sure that we have the best, but generally, these ones are all you really need. We're going to keep going because we can, but I'm going to show you that we're going to knock off the ones that we just kept going. 14 squared is 196, and 15 squared, I don't know that one off the top of my head. 15 squared is 225. So now this is bigger than my square root. So I know for sure nothing else can go in. And I know that 225 is not possible because it's too big. It's bigger than my square root. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 200 and I'm going to start dividing it by these numbers. 196, okay, and I get a decimal. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what the biggest one is that's going to fit in here. Okay, and I'm just looking at this 200. The biggest one I'm guessing is 100. 2 times 100. But we can always check. So we could check 169. Nope, that didn't work. We could check 144. Nope. 121. Nope. Okay, but all we did was just waste our time because we knew it was 100. So it's totally up to you. If you know it's a number straight off the bat, jump to that number. If you want to check all of the ones until that number, that's totally fine too. So when we did this, we got square root of 100 and square root of 2. So that's what we would type into Desmos. So square root of 100, square root of 2. We're going to try that out. And now we have to say, well, what is the square root of 100? So hopefully you guys already know that answer. But if you don't, you could always type it into Desmos. Square root of 100 is 10. And square root of 2 doesn't have one. It's not on our list. I notice that there's no 2 on here, so it just stays there. So we got 10 square root of 2. 10 square root of 2, and when we click try and submit, we got the big green check. Again, we did it the fastest path, but you could have divided by 4, and then you could have divided the 50 by 2, or 25, because that's the thing, and you could have gotten the same answer slow way. The fast way is my favorite way. It's always just working your way up the list to find the biggest one that fits in evenly.